Yo, everybody. Welcome back yet again, ladies and gentlemen. I said that in reverse. I'm tired, forgive me. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to yet another Madness Estate update. Not quite a new video. Pardon me, but I got a small script I wrote up for the intro of this. So, I am back from a break, so I want to address a couple of topics real quick and actually, mean it. So, what's going on with the channel and all that stuff, and where the hell I've been? I've been on vacation for the past month and been enjoying it. Mostly, it was spurred off of. It was something I was already planning to do, but had an incident IRL. My monitor broke, setup broke, yada yada yada. Those that know, I made a community post about it a while ago. I'm not going to get into the details of that. That's personal, but stuff happened, yada yada yada. You know, shit happens. But there you go. I have a new monitor. It's 4K. It's great. Downside, it doesn't have fucking external or built-in speakers. So I have to use fucking headphones all the damn time until I get a better sound system to, you know, plug it in. But I have a 4K monitor with fucking 160 hertz or whatever. It's nice. It's HDR, all the works. It's amazing. I love it. I should have read the fine print. I like monitors with built-in speakers. It's just, you know. Anyways, I'm getting off topic. It's not even part of the script. I just wanted to mention it. I love this monitor. We're back. Anyways, I'm going to be taking a different approach with content for a little bit. I'm just going to be experimenting with some streaming a little bit more often, and videos are going to be mostly a side thing. Videos are not going to stop, but I don't have any grandstanding ideas for videos other than just finishing up the Madness Estate in general. And I don't really have a schedule planned for the Madness Estate. I'm going to save the scheduling for streaming. Starting tomorrow on Sunday, May 3rd, going up until May 9th, I have a pretty structured streaming schedule that I'm going to kind of adhere to, see how it works out, yada yada yada. I'm going to try streaming on YouTube first, and then the week after that, I'm going to try Twitch. Mostly the month of May, I'm going to be experimenting. Lots of experimenting to be done. But the videos are not over. Far from it. It's just, I'm only one person, and I can only edit so much. Even I don't edit a lot, you know. It's kind of on brand for me to just go, okay, throw it together and throw it up, but I like the content still to be a little bit presentable. My last one, Prophetic End, the fight against Prophet, the champion run, my commentary was very dry. Ugh. Yuck. I hated that run, but need to get something out. Anyways, I do have a couple of videos planned. When I get around to those, they're going to be covering mostly work in progress mods, the boss runs for the Madness Estate, and there's one mod I'm very interested in, and it's been in the making for over about a year now, and I've had the privilege to be using it, and I can say it's there. It's real. If you don't know what I'm talking about, check one of the latest teasers I posted about a month ago. Gun Supremacy. Yeah, it's coming very soon. I can't wait. That clip is not even my own. It was a clip sent to me by the person that was making the mod. And I said, hey, can I throw it up on my channel and get people excited? Because I know there's a lot of y'all are excited for this project as much as I am. For a lot of reasons. But anyways, as for other things, I'm not going to promise too much. I'm not going to promise anything. As when I was first starting out doing YouTube and crap like that, I would say, I'm going to do this idea and this idea. It puts a weird weight on me. I'm not going to plan anything other than finishing the Madness State in whatever streams I do along the way. I'm just going to see how things play out, pretty much. I work best without structure, as weird as that sounds. Over the next month, I'm going to try and cultivate my presence also a little bit more or less the same way I've been for the past couple months already. So, more or less the same. Do my own thing and don't fucking care about what others do, basically. Essentially. Well, not don't care, but, you know, I just exist in my own sphere, sort of deal. And that's what I'm going to stick with. What will happen to the Madness State after we get done with the original playthrough's goal, which is all bosses, only one of every hero, and never again mode for the heroes. Once a hero has killed a champion boss, they can't be ran again. It's treated as never again. All bosses are basically treated as the darkest dungeon, essentially. So what's going to happen after we do that? The original Madness State is going to get purged, nuked, bombed, gone. Poof, atomized, ash babied, basically. And I'm going to make a new playthrough. That means making a brand new collection, mod collection, a lot more curated, a lot more focused. It won't have Vermintide, it won't have Tango, it's going to have Sunward Isles. I think that's it, just Sunward Isles, honestly, is what I'm thinking of. Vermintide too, because Vermintide's fun. But when you have 200 plus duders floating around your state, it gets a bit absurd. It gets a little absurd. So yeah, too many heroes. I'll admit that. Even with Highlander rules, too many heroes. Just too many, man. But now I'm off script. The script is done, or with yada yada yada. It wasn't even a script, it's like a fucking weird bullet point system. Anyways, going off script, and I want to address the elephant in the room. Who the fuck are these guys on the side of your roster, Sorting? I'm glad you asked. So I went through and lined up a bunch of the dudes that are currently in testing. We have the Weaver, a great backline self-sacrificial healer with some nuke potential. Very strong, very fun to use, can stealth others, can do some big fat heals, and the big funny button, Shadow Word Resonance. Oh, I love this skill. Very fun class, Shadow Word Infection. You can either do a 17 turn blight or a 1 turn 17 bleed and blight. Just nuke 17 bleed and blight, fucking bomb. Just if she's, you know, yeah. When she's stealthed, she bombs them. When she's not stealthed, she corrodes them over time. So what's interesting about the Weaver is she has while stealthed and while not stealthed, and she has infused and while not infused, or she has normal effects and infusion effects. There's like 3 versions of your skills going on there. You have a not stealthed and not infused form. You have a stealthed and infused form. You have a stealthed and not infused form. That sort of deal. And she can stealth others. She can... I'm too tired to really go into her kit, but needless to say, Goth Raven Lass is really cool. Deified, as far as I'm aware, this one is kind of on the far back burner. It's another Toho mod, and I'm pretty sure the person that's making them is not content with the class right now, so you won't be seeing this for a while. But as it exists right now, Merg, have you ever seen this? I really enjoy what you already have here. She is really fun. I really enjoy her. Oh, crewmate. The shitpost that is actually really freaking good. This guy is a self-shuffling, stealthing mark killer and debuffer, dodge tank sort of deal. Doesn't have that much health. He's a shitpost that's just expertly made. It's criminal of how well he's made, and I can't wait to showcase him a little bit more. But I'm going to be playing around with him. Now the next class that is currently in testing is... Have you guys played Elden Ring? And have you seen the Lunar Princess mod, Ronnie? Well, the same person is doing the Kindling Maiden, Melina, from Elden Ring as well. She's not quite complete, but the amount of effort that went into the art of this class, holy shit, she is gorgeous. She's gorgeous, and she's got a lot going on here. I haven't really played with her too much, so I can't really tell you how she is, but she's pretty complex. Next, we have a new Skittle class, Chaos Ranger Selena from CZN. Pretty cool. In a world of DPSs, we have a brand new position 4 sniper. Thank you, Skittle. Thank you. A brand new position 4 DPS. Oh, thank you. I don't even care. It's a brand new position 4 DPS. It's a brand new position 4 DPS. Thank you. That's all I got to say. I've been wanting a position 4 DPS for a minute. Like a pure position 4. Do you have any idea how rare a proper position 4 DPS actually is? Everyone is so married to the mid ranks or front. There's like Arbalest, Musketeer, Bowman, Paracologist to a point with the tweaks. There's not that many position 4 DPSs that are like not shit. Gunwitch, but Gunwitch is a little strong for my taste, but Gunwitch is just aura farming, you know. But Chaos Ranger, she's maybe a little strong, but I don't give a fuck. I've kind of warmed up quite a lot to the anime AI style and stuff like that because of Miyake's mods lately, and Miyake is beautiful art, beautiful classic. I can't wait for the Enforcer to come out, and they're also making a sniper for position 4, which is fucking awesome. And from what they said, they were considering the M14 for that character's weapon. So a designated marksman rifle, a DMR. So not a proper sniper, but you know, a DMR, you know, semi all pop. So that's gonna be pretty fun. I've been following Miyake's Patreon and stuff like that. Another mod that's slowly going to be coming up in the future. If you guys are familiar with the Silken Dagger Wildcat, she is getting a redux in the future. I've been following the Patreon for that as well, so that's going to be pretty cool. Next, that's actually in my roster, Beast Hunter. This dude is so cool. He is simple to explain as he sits in position 4, he shoots things, he can stun something, he can reload his gun to, you know, he has reload, sends himself to the back, so good anti-shuffle, does a lot more damage. He's also a looter. When you kill things, you get stuff that you either consume for a buff, for a heal, or you can take it out of the dungeon and sell it. So he's a looter. And his transformation is one way. When you transform, you lose his position 4 and 3 gunning capabilities, and he turns into like a frontline tank with self-sacrificial abilities, with a guard, a little bit of healing, and a little bit of self-sustain. He's a really fucking cool dude. And Chano is making a whole ass manhwa, a Korean comic. Like, you know how some classes have like a comic, like a single page comic. This guy's doing a whole like 20, 30 page. Yeah, I don't even think that's. I think that's underselling it. I think it's like 40 something pages, even more. It's something absurd, and their art style is like so comparable to like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure and stuff like that that I can't remember the artist off the top of my head, but their art style is so reminiscent of that and crap like that. It's just and plus, look at the skins. Every single fucking skin is a unique skeleton. Dude, Beast Hunter, you're going to blow up the workshop the day you are released. You're just going to blow it up, man. I can't. This is like one of my hotly anticipated classes right here. I'm no fucking kidding. Very highly. I can't even talk straight because I'm so excited for this class. Dude, Beast Hunter, I love you, dude. You're great. I can't express how freaking awesome he is. He's so simple. He's so simple. He's going to be a auto lock-in on a lot of my saves. And we have Cloud. He is going... So this class I've covered, I think, twice. This one's got a bit of an interesting backstory that's going on right now. In terms of... I think the code has been swapped between like 2 or 3 different people. The art is being done by Awkward Teddy. It also had a little bit of assistance from another person. And now the coding is on another person that's slowly working on it, but they can't really get to it because, you know, life is kind of kicking them in the nuts right now, yada yada yada, which I understand. So X-Soldier, I can't really comment on because I'm not sure how the final product of him is going to be, but fucking hell, look at that art. Beautiful. Hetty, you are fantastic. And also, a little bit of small update, Awkward Hetty is also making a Slate Aspire 2 mod, The Forsaken. He's bringing his boy from Darkest Dungeon to Slay Aspire, and I posted a screenshot of that on a community post. Yeah, that shit's looking good. It's looking good. So, X-Soldier, I'm pretty sure he's gonna be like, you know, he's gonna be a DPS with a little bit of, you know, a couple tools, but there's not much I can say about him just yet. Atticus the Radiant. This dude has been in development hell for a little bit. He's technically able to be used right now, but he doesn't have any camp skills. But he's essentially a meter-based Crusader. He's kind of like a Crusader side grade with a couple of things. He's got a repulse, he's got some stressing, he's got some new capability. No, pretty decent dude. I haven't used him too much, admittedly. It's been like months since I actually last threw him out into the dungeon. But he's pretty cool. But he is in testing. Then we have Satyr. This dude is just hit testing like not too long ago. And my god, he's actually pretty cool. I think the best way I can describe him is he's bounty hunter and a cultist that had an unholy love child. There you go. I don't know how else to describe him. Because he's got stun kill, he's got a heal on bleed and kill. He also has a mode swapping ability with temper. And when you use that, it goes into, he goes from calm to wrath, and the skill itself to swap, you know, kind of like, you know, Falconer stance shifting. He also has a, this is really freaking strong. Minus 30%, but it can mark in days, and not a proper Butcher Circus days. It's one of the days workarounds to where it's really a fancy super speed debuff in disguise where it forces a target to go last. But there you go. It's not days as you know it, but there you go. Then he has Horror Within. Horror Within I think needs to be changed up. My Iron Torch is kind of excessive, and it's the buff it's getting is really not worth it because he douse the torch, enemies get powered up. Other than that, a lot of his other moves are just really good. Almost a little too strong. I think his ranged abilities are on the strong end. His melee setup is, these are pretty good. I think these feel pretty fair. This one might be a little bit crazy, but Monster's Kick, but Razor Finger, Cranium Breaker, pretty good. But yeah, I've been testing him a little bit. I've been reporting some bugs, this, that, and the other, yada yada yada. I would have had a video out on him sooner, but I crashed when I was playing him, and I was trying to help with, help the modder suss out the crashes, yada yada yada. Typical testing stuff. But he's in testing right now. We have the Barbarian reworked by Yasak. I've actually used him on my last stream before I dipped when my monitor got wrecked. But he's pretty cool. I haven't played him too much to really have an opinion of him yet, but I like seeing older classes get these treatments, so that's pretty cool. We have Pilgrim Test. I've used him quite a bit. He is take the Chaplain Vestal from Darkest Dungeon 2 and give her a couple debuffs and give her the ability to heal people while guarding like Thorn does. There you go, you got the Pilgrim. Pretty cool, very strong frontline tank. Really good at stunning, really good at resisting stun himself, and he's a guarder. Guarders are nice. They're not rare, but they're uncommon, I would say, in the modded rosters, so pretty nice to see. Then we have my next favorite class, Paladin. Another guarder, coincidentally. This one is fun. Maddie, you're great. I love you. She is very solid, she's not super tanky. She's got like 45 health. Well, she's relatively tanky, I would say. But she's okay. She's got just enough bulk, just enough damage. She's kind of like, like Crusader, Man-at-Arms, and Vessel kind of rolled up into one little tight ball. She's got mark killing synergy. She's got a cleave that heals herself. She's a heal that heals a little bit of herself, a little bit of the target, yada yada yada. You can see why I like it. Plus, she's a funny meme skill with Wrath, where you go, okay, I'm just going to make the enemies kill themselves upon me. It's great. I love her. Then we have Ska. Ska the Vermin. I don't think Ska is his actual name. I just call him Ska because Ska Bloodtail. But playable Skaven. More on him a little bit later. He's pretty much a mode swapping character. Then we have Windstrider. This is the Kobold by Awkward Hetty and coded by a Mauve. And she's pretty fun. I need to revisit some of her skills to kind of give a much more detailed breakdown of her. Yada yada yada. This feels running on a little long, but she's pretty much a Grave Robber-esque type character who can do a little bit of healing, a little bit of stun, a little bit this and that. The works. Pretty fun. I like her. Then we have Defamed, who's pretty much the same thing, kind of like a Grave Robber-esque character who wants to kind of shift around in the ranks. And what's interesting about him, he has a unique gimmick to where he kind of wants to sit in a rank to get more effects out of his skills. And right here, end of turn, he gets certain buffs depending what turn he ends his, which are triggered off his skills, yada yada. Really interesting stuff. And he's a fucking cowboy. And we have Tiny Justice, who is literally just Charlotta from Grand Blue. Fucking fantastic. I think Sharon and, again, Awkward Hetty is doing the art. Really cool class. another grave robber-esque lunge bot. Really fun. Has a couple tools here and there. Has a party-wide guard and riposte. A lot of people seem to like, you know, there's some people that love AoE guards, and hers is a little bit more balanced in that after a couple riposte hits, it falls off, the party loses the guard, yada yada yada, and it's pretty good. And she has a unique system called the crown system, which she can expend to do more powerful effects with a couple of her skills, like Shining Onslaught, that can do a massive fuck ton of damage. Shining Onslaught is really powerful. And then finally, we have the Missionary. Something that has been in development for a very long time has finally seen the light of day. This is Tank the class. You want to hold down a front line? Yeah, got it right there. Just tank. Just straight up tank. She has a little bit of a bleed. She can do a flying forward. If you ever played Phantasma, where she has the canable skill where she, bell ringer, Mortifer is pretty much that. It does more stun the further back you are, flies up to the front. Missionary just locks down in position 1 and does some pretty good work. Has a little bit of self-sustain, some pretty good stuff. Very fucking good art, very good animation. Just voila. Great stuff. And that is it for all the classes that are currently in testing. These are all publicly available classes that you can download, test, give feedback on, yada yada yada. And that's pretty much it. I don't really have much else to say this video, other than this has been kind of, been pretty much a yapper. So, hope you guys don't mind me talking your ears off, and if you watched this far, I appreciate you. And if you guys enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe, and all that YouTube jazz. All that helps the channel, yada yada yada, blah 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 blah. Not sure what else to say. I'm tired. Starting to go freaking cross-eyed as I talk. And that's what happens when I go off script. I go. Anyways, guys, take care. I'll see you when I see you. Bye.